Hey, what's going on, guys? It's MaxMax24, and it's Friday, and it's time for another weekly gamer. But before we get into that, please always remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that jazz, all that fun stuff. Us YouTubers tell you guys to follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I open most on Twitter, sometimes on Facebook, barely on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook, subscribe to me here. And with that, let's talk about this week's news. So there was a really big piece of news dropped on Monday. I'm sure most of you know about it by now, unless you've been living under a rock, but I'm just going to go over it one more time for all of you. On Monday, Microsoft announced they are buying ZeniMax for $7.5 billion. That's a lot of money. $7.5 billion. And this was the day before Xbox pre-orders went live, so it was no coincidence they chose Monday to announce it. Now what this means is that Microsoft will now own Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Dishonored, Doom, Rage, Wolfenstein, Prey, and The Evil Within. That's a lot of IPs. A lot of really big IPs that people love. A lot of fan favorites, alright? I mean, yeah, they're kind of in a bad spot right now, but they're still fan favorite. That's just a huge win for Microsoft. Like, Sony is over here being like, look at all these exclusives we have, and then Microsoft is like, hold up, $7.5 billion. What are you going to say about that? So all of the Bethesda games, all the ZeniMax games will come to Xbox Game Pass day one on release. Game Pass just continues to be an amazing service, right? When you're looking at next-gen consoles, look at the game prices now, because if like if Fallout comes out for PlayStation 5, it's going to be probably around like $60, $70. Xbox, it's going to be $15 a month. $15 versus $70, that's a really big difference in price. They will decide if they're doing exclusives for Xbox and PC on a case-by-case basis. So, you know, it's a little interesting. I think from a business standpoint, from a get people to buy the Xbox, it would make a lot of sense to do an exclusive, but by the new gamer-friendly, consumer-friendly policies that Microsoft is going, that would go against that. But I could see them making some exclusive. Again, these would be exclusive to Xbox and PC, not just Xbox. That's the thing, because Microsoft owns both. So, you know, Sony, you got Blade, you got awesome games, but now Microsoft owns freaking Bethesda. They own Bethesda. Now they're gonna honor the previous deals that the previous exclusivity deals that Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo had. They're gonna honor those, but after that, they're gonna decide case by case. And Doom Eternal is coming to Game Pass like right away, so it's gonna come in right away. And they've promised that Bethesda and ZeniMax and stuff will operate autonomous, by themselves, you know, whatever the word is. But they're gonna adopt some policies that Microsoft has, you know, with Game Pass, with cloud gaming and stuff. But overall, they're going to be able to do what they want to do, which is good, because Microsoft, back in the day, bought Rare, and they screwed up Rare. Now Now Microsoft realizes, hey, let's just leave these companies alone. So we don't know for sure if, you know, ZeniMax is going to adopt the Xbox Game Studios label. They probably won't. They'll probably still be Bethesda published games, but that's fine. They own Bethesda now, which is a really big purchase, a really big gaming move, and they're not done there. Microsoft said that after this ZeniMax purchase is finalized and stuff, they're not going to stop. They're going to look at more studios to buy. They're going to see what else is out there, what would make sense to buy, and they're bolstering their library, and they're just making Game Pass even better, and they're making themselves even better. And this is just a huge move in gaming. It's the second biggest sale in the gaming history. The first one was, I think, for Supercell, which is the people who make Clash of Clans. But this is really big, and I applaud Microsoft for this. And it was no coincidence they announced it the day before pre-orders went live. Now let's talk about the pre-orders. Xbox Series S and X pre-orders were also a shit show, just like Play. They weren't as much of a shit show. Okay, if you don't remember last week, Sony said, hey, pre-orders are going to start as early as tomorrow, and then Walmart was like, nope, they're going to start right now, and then everyone just rushed. That was a shit show. We knew the date. We knew Xbox pre-orders were going live on Tuesday. It's just websites crashed. Again, that's pretty known. It's going to happen. It always happens. but it was still not fun. Websites crash, they were hard to get some. It was easier to get one than the PlayStation was, but it was still really hard. So they were a shit show, but pre-orders are always a shit show for consoles. I don't even know why this is news. I don't even know why I'm reporting it, but people are reporting it, so I'm just going to report it and let you know that pre-orders are a shit show. Oh my gosh, surprise, surprise. Wow, who would have guessed? Not me. Sony says that they're not going to do a first-party game subscription like Game Pass, which, is fine. It's fine. But their reasoning is that it's not sustainable. I don't think that's good reasoning, Sony. All right? Again, you're the more business-savvy people than I am, but Microsoft seems to be doing it sustainably. And not looking at just games, Netflix is sustainable, Hulu's sustainable, Disney Plus is sustainable, Amazon Prime is sustainable. Like, if they can do it with movies, why can't they do it with games? It's sustainable. It's just not something you want to do, and just admit that you don't want to do it. So, but I'm not a business savvy person, so maybe you know more than I do. I don't know. I'm just a gamer. Xbox also showed off their 1 terabyte expandable storage, and these are like little expandable storage cards you plug into your, Xbox Series X. They're going to be $219. $219. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, all right? These are going to give you the same power that the SSD in the Xbox gives you, so, it's not like you're not buying power, but still, that's a decent amount of money. That's just a decent amount. And then, finally, Among Us 2 got canceled. So, for those of you who don't know, Among Us, I don't know how you wouldn't know this, but Among Us has somehow become a huge popular game. It came out in like 2018, but for some reason, it spiked in popularity in the last month. I have no idea. So the devs have canceled Among Us 2 and are going back to Among Us and are going to make Among Us a better game and add new stuff, add new maps, add new all this stuff, make it awesome. So if you play Among Us, you be excited. I've played Among Us like once or twice, so I'm not as excited. But if you are really into Among Us, then lucky you. But yeah, that's it for this week of news. There was just a lot of big news at the beginning of the week, and then it sort of died down. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. All it is, all the fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I open most on Twitter, sometimes on Facebook, barely ever on Instagram. Follow me on those places, subscribe to me here. And with that, I hope to see you in the next video.